Hello! Welcome back to your alma mater and welcome to Alumni Weekend 2021. We are so excited that you have joined us today in celebration of this wonderful event. There are so many great opportunities for you to learn, be informed, and reconnect with your classmates. Let us know how Misericordia proud you are if you can with the chat or comment section. This past year has presented challenges for all of us, but our Misericordia spirit remains resilient. While we are disappointed that we cannot welcome each of you back to campus today, we look forward to all the great activities this virtual event has to offer. We have some fantastic news coming up in our What's Up CM, so please stay tuned until the end of the program. Let's kick things off by getting to know the state of the Arch. It is my pleasure to toss it over to Dr. Kathleen Owens, President of Misericordia University. Dr. Owens?
Greetings, Misericordia University alumni. I am so pleased to have this opportunity to greet you as we bring a conclusion to our 97th year as a college and university, serving students and families in the community up here in Northeast Pennsylvania. And as we begin to look forward to our second century of operation. Clearly, this has been a most unusual academic year, a year of change and difficulty for not only university communities, but for all of us. Nevertheless, our Cougar spirit, which would be looked favorably upon by those early Sisters of Mercy back in 1924 as they were beginning operations to construct our university, they would certainly be proud of what we have done this academic year to cope with all of the challenges that have confronted us. Terms such as safety masks and quarantine and isolation and social distancing and remote learning and Zoom meetings. How many of us have attended way too many Zoom meetings? But they have become part of our everyday lexicon. And for us, the results speak for themselves. We had appointed early in the academic year a coronavirus task force, and through the amazing efforts of the faculty, staff, colleagues, and volunteers who were a part of our task force, we actually were able to effectively contain and minimize the spread of this formidable virus. And positive cases were kept at a minimum, and our academic year proceeded with minimal interruptions. One of the keys to our success this academic year was surveillance testing, and the university assumed a lead role in helping to battle this coronavirus in the area through the establishment of a COVID-19 surveillance testing lab here on campus. Our surveillance testing was part of a comprehensive strategy to limit the spread of COVID-19 here on campus. And each week, a random sample of about 20% of our on-campus community was sent an email that advised them that they had been selected to be a part of the testing during the upcoming week. And the testing involved testing members of our university community, faculty, staff, students, to identify both asymptomatic and pre-symptomatic individuals and help prevent potential outbreaks before they actually occurred on campus. Individuals were randomly selected from across campus to participate in this surveillance testing, and the results speak for themselves. We had a very successful conclusion to our academic year with minimal impact from the virus. Our academic year ended with a very meaningful graduation ceremony on May 15th, where we celebrated 4 distinct ceremonies for our graduates and their families. It was a day of great joy for students and families, and each graduate now joins you as proud alums of Misericordia University. Now, we are deep into planning for the next academic year and hope as much as possible, with the help of vaccines and so much more, that we will be fully operational in the fall semester. Misericordia University will be embarking on an exciting new chapter later this summer when on July 1, the university will welcome its 15th president, Dr. Daniel Myers. I have had an opportunity to speak with Dr. Myers on numerous occasions and know that he is extremely excited and well prepared to join and lead our university community. Dr. Myers served previously at American University and Marquette University and the University of Notre Dame and brings valuable experience and insights into higher education and the needs of our students here at Misericordia, as well as his outreach into the local and larger geographic area. Dr. Myers holds a bachelor's degree in political science and a master's degree in higher education and student affairs from Ohio State University, and he earned a master's degree and doctorate degree in sociology at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. And I know that alums will have a wonderful opportunity to welcome Dr. Myers as he joins our university community. This year was another first for us. We had our maiden voyage into the world of a virtual scholarship recognition day, and the opportunity presented ourselves with an occasion to bring together so many of our benefactors and our students, and while it was virtual, it was a tremendous success. Collectively, over 40 scholarship benefactors and more than 150 student scholarship recipients fired up their technology of choice to listen in and share their expressions of gratitude. We hoped that by going virtual during this pandemic, we would remove the barriers that attendance by distance causes, and we were very successful in bringing together many of our donors who were for the first time able to meet with their scholarship recipients in their own Zoom room. And we hope and pray that next year, by the time of our scholarship reception, things will have returned to normal and we can assemble safely here on campus. But it is still reassuring to know that the staff has the capabilities and the shared energy to really overcome the obstacles and bring our benefactors close to an association with their students. As I conclude my year of service at Misericordia University at the end of the month, I express gratitude to having been able to serve as the university's 14th president. When I accepted the board's invitation, the global pandemic was in its infancy. And what I have come to know over the past 12 months is the strong and loyal commitment of students, faculty, staff, friends, and benefactors in support of the mission and core values of Misericordia University. It has been a privilege for me to serve in this manner, and I express my joy and total confidence in Misericordia's ability to thrive in the years to come. God bless. I will now send it over to Mark DePippa, where he and other members of the Misericordia community will tour the Frank M. and Dorothea Henry Science Center.
Thank you, Dr. Owens. One of our favorite highlights during a traditional alumni weekend is hearing about each of your Misericordia experiences, how much the university has grown and changed, yet still feels the same as when you were a student. The completion of the Frank M. and Dorothea Henry Science Center and the much-needed renovations to the former science building will help us provide the best learning environment available for our students. We're excited to share with you the learning facility that will enable faculty to foster curiosity in bright young minds and push the boundaries of scientific exploration. Before we head inside to see the future, let's travel back in time to the science building when we were College Misericordia. Built in 1957 and renovated in 1988, you may remember testing your scientific theories, collaborating with classmates, and building lasting relationships with your professors in the existing building designed to accommodate 800 students. As the student population grew over the years, space limitations made it challenging for faculty to meet the needs of students who required a mix of modern labs and learning spaces that would enable them to not only learn, but to also contribute to future scientific advances. During our trip back in time, you may have noticed or remember that all science occurred in one building. Now, with the expansion and extension, we no longer have to squeeze 3,000 students into an 800-student space. The new state-of-the-art facility ensures faculty will have the ability to nurture curiosity and build empowering foundations for the students in the sciences and mathematics for years to come. Here to give you a little more insight on our facilities, we welcome Dr. Heidi Manning, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Hi, Dr. Manning.
Hi, Mark.
Can you give our alumni an idea of what our faculty can do because of the renovations?
The Henry Science Center is able to allow our faculty to really reach their full potential. We have fantastic faculty, and now they have a facility where they can really excel, both in the classroom as well as in the research labs.
What are you most excited about in this academic year when we can use this building?
I'm really excited to finally occupy this building. To get in, we've had this space and COVID hasn't allowed us to utilize it to its full potential. So this fall we'll be able to utilize it as it was designed. We're going to have classes like this one that I'm in right now, which is a physics teaching lecture lab space where students can both learn the content as well as get immediate experience doing the hands-on activity related to whatever concept or content they were just learning about in theory.
If there was one thing our alumni should know about with this advancement, what should it be?
The Henry Science Center is going to allow our students to learn in a contemporary facility. They'll have more access to research, and they're going to be in a classroom where they can really understand and know the content better because of the space. And it will bring Misericordia's science education to a whole new level.
Thanks so much, Dr. Manning. As we continue our tour, the Henry Science Center has many informal learning spaces scattered throughout the building. There is ample seating in and around the atrium for those who like to study in the open. For those who would prefer a quiet corner to study, there are breakout rooms available. There are also study spaces across from faculty offices. As students encounter questions or difficulties with assignments, our faculty are nearby and accessible to assist. There are many enhancements that this state-of-the-art building will have available to our faculty and staff. Here to tell us more about these enhancements is Dr. Tony Serino, Associate Professor of Biology and Project Shepherd. Dr. Serino, where are you at?
We're in our brand new cadaver facility. We have an advanced cadaver lab here with our preparation areas, our study areas, and our prep areas for the cadavers themselves and the students. We are one of only 3 labs in the Valley, including the medical school in Scranton, and I think we have the most state-of-the-art facility that there is.
What can you and other faculty members do now in this area that couldn't be done in this old facility?
In the old facility, we were cramped. So both our preparation areas and our wash-up areas were all in the same room along with the cadavers themselves. So now we're more like a modern lab. So we have prep areas, we have wash areas. Our PAs are really excited about the wash areas because it's basically a surgical sink that they wash up in and can practice those techniques. We have facilities for storing any of our special set specimens that come in with pathologies, etc. And I can use those again and again in order to keep on teaching future generations.
What is the one thing you're excited about as a faculty member who will be teaching and mentoring students in the upcoming academic year?
I'm excited about the whole thing. So we, again, with the whole science project, not just the cadaver lab itself, but the whole science project enables us to have modern facilities with adequate spaces. The renovation is going to be primarily research, and so we never had dedicated research facilities before. We shared those with teaching responsibilities. Now we have dedicated teaching labs, and we have specialty labs, a microbiology lab, an ecology lab, a research greenhouse. All of those facilities now are a part of the science project here at Misericordia.
Thanks so much, Dr. Serino, and best of luck in this upcoming year with teaching. As we continue to expand Misericordia's campus, we are excited to present the Payne Building, located on Memorial Highway, the future home for our occupational therapy and physical therapy students to help meet the demand for the professionals in both fields. Through experiential education, students will develop and master their skills in learning spaces comparable to current healthcare settings. Wait, there's more. Athletics is looking for a game changer for the campus, as we have grown from 8 to over 20 NCAA sports. Adding a dome as a supporting facility will help us score more opportunities for our students for both training and recruiting. Potential students and their families will also experience Misericordia's athletics through sports clinics, camps, and recruiting activities, providing an optimal early impression for their academic and athletic journey right here in the Back Mountain. For more information on how you can set students up for success on and off the field, give me a call at 570-674-8194 or send me an email at mdpippa@misericordia.edu. We hope you enjoyed our tour and how improvements to campus can enhance faculty teaching and student discovery. Let's send it over to Leilani Augustine, Director of Alumni Relations and Annual Fund, to celebrate our milestone reunions.
Thank you, Mark. Happy reunion, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the trip back to when we were College Misericordia. While the advances on campus are exciting, know that the foundation and the spirit of Misericordia are very much part of our present. While nothing compares to our annual celebration of friendships and lasting connections of our alumni reunion weekend, because of the ever-changing health and safety precautions, our decision to shift to today's virtual programming and postpone an in-person event was not an easy one, as we miss connecting and honoring each and every one of you. We look forward to celebrating all of our milestone reunions in the future and officially induct last year's 50th reunion class of 1970, this year's 50th reunion class of 1971, and next year's 50th reunion class of 1972, and present each of you with our new 50th reunion pin by our 15th president, Dr. Daniel Myers, in the spring of 2022. And we're going to need your help contacting classmates to make it a celebration to remember. Our planning will begin this fall and hope many of you will volunteer as reunion ambassadors. Now we have a full schedule of Zoom events planned throughout the day, so grab a drink, put on your best blue and gold, and I'll see you shortly as we zoom on over to your class lounge event. Let's send it back over to Mike.
We hope you enjoyed this wonderful update on Misericordia. Don't forget, we have an excellent lineup for you today, such as our How to Archive Your Photos presentation, our class lounges, mass, and so much more. You could visit misericordia.edu/AW21 to see if seats are still open in our registrations. Don't forget to follow us on our social media and search for our podcast on your favorite listening platform to keep up to date with us for future events and campus updates if you haven't already. We hope you're staying safe, staying healthy, and always Misericordia proud.